Well, I tried to put these on the metal post, but they don't fit. Plus with the added weight, because it's a bigger frame, it's not a 65 millimeter. I decided just to do it the right way. Or this way, I should say. There's no right way. But I had to take my canopy, which I was using for my Mobula 7, I had to take it off my Mobula 7, and now I have to bring it back to my Meteor75 Pro because, well, I'm missing a canopy. But I'm always missing something. Two of a narcissist out there. But anyway, all these little screws. But at least this one's DJI 04. I've been playing my V4, but I landed in some water, so I'm waiting to see if it dries out. I'm pretty sure it will. But how long will it work? Who knows? I'm in the groove. I'm in the groove. But no, this has been a lot of fun for me so far. Oh shit. I'm trying to figure out one more screw. What do I do? That one goes in there. That one goes in there. If I recall. I think I had to use tweezers. That's one, but I got it. Now if you could get a little tiny wrap, it would probably be a good idea to wrap it right there. I don't have any tiny wraps right now, but I wish I did. Maybe even a string. It would add more security. So that it doesn't get chopped away. But anyway, there's one. So the Meteor75 Pro came with the damn 1102. Oh, that's all I can read. 1102 beta FPV. So far I've tried cheap analog, which is good for around the house if we're whipping it around, and they're cheaper if you break them. Obviously the bigger you go, they seem more expensive. But I thought originally this Meteor75 could be a 2S. And I suppose it could be, but then you'd have to change the whole flight controller. Even though, I believe for some reason I plugged in my V4 into the ESC configurator just to read the settings and stuff. On there it's listed that flight controller, or I don't know if it's the flight controller or if it's the motors that they're listing that is 2S capable, which I found interesting. When I plug in my other one, the V3.1, it only says 1S. Or vice versa, I don't know, I'd have to check. But I found that intriguing. Maybe they're talking about the motors are capable of 2S. Excuse me. But it is a nice day, and I do go to work tonight, so I'm hoping to get this one ready. And I'm hoping my V4 will be flying. Maybe I can fly both my 1Ss today before work, or at work. And then I can figure out what's wrong with my 2S tomorrow. I gotta pause it. Now, I did get these frames at Amazon, and quite happy with it. I didn't weigh them. The Amazon frame does feel like it might be a tad heavier, but I could be wrong. I like this frame because, well, I don't know if the other frame, well, the other frame has an indent right there to place the motors in, but I feel like the indent on this frame is a little bit deeper. Another thing about frames I learned about the V3.1, the frame is bendable, so props end up hitting sides, this and that, but the V4 frame is a little more sturdy on the Hummingbird, in my opinion. Obviously a little bit more heavy, but that's why the V3.1 is designed, I think, for race specs and all that good stuff. But yeah. Props in, props out. The front, damn it. I believe the front was... I believe the front was props out. I'm not sure. No, the front was props. Yeah, it would be props out. Because why would you want your camera system getting dirt floating up on it? But anyway, I guess I'll figure it out. Hopefully I got it right. I know with the V4 I was fiddling with the motors and stuff, and even though it's red and black wires, I had it lined up, but mine was just, instead of black-red in the front, left to right, it was red-black. It's hard to explain, but that's what had happened. Sometimes I fix these things and I don't even know how I did. I break them all the time. It seems I usually know what I did because I crashed. Yeah, that's a cool idea with the post, but in order for me to use my Meteor75 canopy frame, canopy on this, I would have to widen the holes on that. And I was going to do that, but like I said, canopy went missing. Welcome to my world. Definitely gotta figure out what size screws these are, because I'm gonna need some more of them. I like dabbling with these whoops because, I don't know, I guess they are a little bit cheaper, mainly, to work on and learn. But if you can do these, I suppose you can do the others. We'll move up. But anyhow, just me talking crap. That looks pretty nice, huh? I was gonna put these props on them, but taking these props off and on isn't easy. I do need to add a prop, so we'll add a pink one. I would take it off my Mobula 7, but I still can't figure out how to take the props off. Every time I put a prop on there, I have to cut them off, which is a big waste. So I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. Definitely buying a prop tool, but still, if the prop tool don't work, then you're just gonna have I mean, it's fine once you have everything working, but this thing won't take flight. But I'm also starting to think maybe I got my motor orientation wrong on this, but at the same time, if I hold this, one of these props is just so loose on the motor. This one, look, it's so loose. I don't know. How's that supposed to, the motor's gonna be spinning faster than the thing. When I hold these motors, they don't spin like that. They're not the original props, that's why, and I can't get a straight answer from Pyro Drone about the props. I got mine with 3-bladed props, they're telling me they come with 2-bladed props. I don't have 2-bladed props or whatever. So we'll do one pink, it would look badass if they're all pink or if they're all white. Anyhow, next step, pull them in. Eventually I will do away with these plugs, I'm sure, but I'm trying to get better at soldering. So those are good. Good. Okay, so they're all in. Next. Alright, I got all the things on this. I think I just put on the wrong board. Nope, that's the correct board, thank God. Just wondering where my DJI, the wire. Where's my 4-in-1? Which I'll take off here. Make sure I got the antennas on, yep. I guess before I go any further, maybe I should check the orientation now. I see having all this loose stuff, but I guess I can do it like that. If I remember correctly. This thing gets twisted like that. Well, I'm noticing when the motor spins on this one, it ain't even gonna come close. I'm not gonna put a screw in there, that makes no sense right there. Doesn't hold nothing down, I need a washer. I don't think I have a washer that small. So I'm not gonna waste it, I got 3 of them. Now, if this thing went a little bit faster, then I probably would be able to use the canopy. Yeah, it looks good. I've only got 7 of these batteries. They've been sitting around for a while, so I don't know, but they are all charged up. Let's plug it in just to see. Back in. Throttle warning it. Gosh, when I got rid of that. But it's gone. That was a good sound. It's not binding yet. Oh. There it is, first shot. Bound right up, and let's see if it has any control. Feels good. I'm gonna go out and test fly it.